Two types of links in SportsCode are an activation link and a deactivation link. Now they sound very self-explanatory, but we're going to explain them anyway. On the screen here, we've got a good setup for an example. We've got Team 1 and Team 2, which are exclusively linked, and we covered exclusive links in another video. And we've got Team 1 turnover and Team 2 turnover. So if Team 1 has the ball and they turn it over, it should be Team 2's ball. So using the shortcut for an activation link, which is Control Option, we're going to drag an activation link between Team 1 turnover and Team 2. Same on the other side, we're going to use an activation link to drag Team 2 turnover to Team 1. Now, if Team 1's in the ball and they turn it over, it's going to activate Team 2, and because of that exclusive link between the two code buttons up here, it's going to turn off Team 1. Same with the other side, if Team 2's in position and they turn it over, it's going to activate Team 1 because of that activation link and turn off Team 2 because of that exclusive link. So let's see how that works. Team 1's in position, they turn it over to Team 2. Team 2's in position, they can turn it over to Team 1. Those activation links are activating those two teams. Let's go for another example. Here we've got a button and two labels to the side. So in other videos, I've shown that you would have to press 2-point shot and then the label, and they'll put the label into that 2-point shot. However, with activation links, we can make that a one-click process. So again, using that shortcut, Control Option, Activation Links. So now instead of pressing 2-point shot then made or 2-point shot then missed, we can just now press made, and it's going to activate that 2-point shot button, or missed, and it's going to activate that 2-point shot button. Now with deactivation links, you can imagine what they're going to do. They're going to deactivate other buttons. So here we've got an example. We've got a play. Say you're running a play called pick and roll. It's important to note that this play does not have a lag time, so it's not going to end until you tell it to end using either the tab out key or by clicking it again, or by using a deactivation link. So you want to know if this play is a success or fail, but you won't know that until the end of the play. So we're going to have a deactivation link from success to pick and roll. The shortcut for that is going to be Control and Shift. Fail to pick and roll as well. So now when you're coding, you can say, okay, we're running a pick and roll. Now, you don't know if that play is going to be a success or a fail to the end. You've got to the end of the play, you make a shot, it goes in, it goes a success, and it's going to turn off that code button. It's going to deactivate that code button and add that label to that code button. So let's open up again and see how all these work. So again, Team 1's in position. They're going to turn it over to Team 2, so it's going to create a Team 1 on my timeline. Team 2's in position. They're going to turn it over to Team 1. It's going to create a button for turnover. It's going to create a button row for Team 2 as well as their turnover, because these are also code buttons. Coming over to the next example. Instead of pressing 2-point shot then made and 2-point shot then missed, we're just going to have to go made. And it's going to create a 2-point shot row in the timeline with that label made shot result as well. So that's going to add that information as well as turn on that button using that activation link. It's going to activate that button. Final one here, we're running a pick and roll, and remember this doesn't have a lag time, so it's going to go until I stop it. So then I stop it using one of these labels with the deactivation link. It's going to deactivate that button. So it's a success. Pardon me. Look at the timeline. There's a row called pick and roll. There's a row called pick and roll. Look at the instance. You see that the play result was a success and that the button is turned off. So those are activation links between buttons, labels, and deactivation links between buttons and labels. See ya.